So it's 4/27, right? This is a Father Day Facebook return. So I tried to go live on Instagram and found out that I'm blocked. So I'm gonna give people a few minutes to get in here because I've been in Facebook jail for about 3 years. I've been in Facebook jail about 3 years, so I'm surprised that I was allowed to go live on Facebook because they put me in jail every 90 days or so to keep me from going live on Facebook. But there's some stuff, some public announcements been made, and I'm not sure if we all aware of these public announcements. So if y'all can share the video and we can get it off and cracking, we're gonna start at the top with the draft. So they allegedly, in this theatrical performance, passed a bill to reinstate the draft because of a shortage of military applicants, and then the military is reduced in manpower numbers. So they, from 18, I think, to 25, you automatically registered for the draft, knowingly or unknowingly. So years ago, they had this thing called conscientious objector. What that was is somebody who didn't agree with the war, and because they didn't agree with the war, they allowed them to assert their conscientious objector status to not participate in the war. Now, a lot of us know who Muhammad Ali is, right? And Muhammad Ali lost his boxing license for refusing to fight in the Vietnam War. And it took him 5 years of court battles to get his license back. And that was the return of the greatest of all time, Muhammad Ali. Now, there is a remedy for anybody who don't want to be involved in these people's wars and conflicts. All you gotta do is tell them they squatters on the land. You riding with the indigenous organic people of the land who is in the process of reclaiming their land back, and that the government is a fraud. They not gonna put you in their army. I guarantee you they not gonna put you in their army if you tell them you from this land and they squatters on the land trying to get you to go fight their wars. They kicking you out of there. He's ineligible and undraftable due to psychological profile. They not finna trick our kids into this BS, and I'm gonna tell y'all the loophole. All you gotta tell them, if they draft you down there, because before they enroll you in the military, they have to put you through intake, or annex. Some of them call it the quarantine or whatever they call it. When you first go to the draft site, they gotta give you a psych evaluation, and when the psych asks you about the war and you tell him you trying to get rid of these frauds masquerading as us, you fighting wars all over the world, they don't want no parts of you. They don't want no parts of you. So to get out of the war, you just tell them that you from over here, or either you support the ones from over here. Because you got some people, they say that it ain't gonna fly because you not native by appearance. It don't matter. If you don't want to go to the military and fight in a bootleg war that they trying to scrounge up, you tell them that the corporation has no jurisdiction to call you in to fight on their behalf while they still in your life in the form of taxes and inflation. They don't want no parts of you. They gonna have you send you home so fast you gonna forget that they ever called you down there to be drafted. Next thing is, we had a communication from the Galactic Federation that told us they finna wrap this up in the upcoming weeks. I have no clue what they mean. I just gotta make sure that I reiterate, because it's notice the agent is notice the principal, and if we not informing the people, what's going on, they have no way of knowing, because mainstream media don't report on real time takeover of their corporation, because they all in on this shit. The news media, they call it the media for a reason. They in the middle of you and this government that's holding your resources back. So the Galactic Council said they about to wrap this up in the upcoming weeks and to be on standby, because a lot of people about to come out and tell y'all the truth. I don't know what it's gonna look like, and I don't know who it is that they say, because they say even the ones that's working for the other side is gonna be compelled by the guardian angels of the realm to come forth with the truth. We also know that Trump got convicted of some trumped up charges in a trumped up court with a trumped up jurisdiction that they trumped up 200 years ago. That don't make you legitimate. Just because you wear uniforms and black robes do not make you more legitimate than the organic people of the land, the ones who this belong to by birthright and by blood right. Right? So we sit here and we watching the world change, and the vast majority of us have no idea of what we looking at. There's been a whole lot of stage setting I've been watching. They've been setting the stage for something big. I don't know what it is, but also you've seen the Russian ships and subs go to Cuba. They told us that they went to Cuba to drop off some warheads. They don't mean warheads as in nuclear missile. They mean warheads as in those who think about all of the ways to plot and scheme war against the people of the planet. That's part of the Galactic Federation and the Earth Alliance collaboration to bring all of these dirty players to the forefront so we can get them all out. So the whole time they was in Cuba, they was dropping off what we call global hostiles that's been captured by Interpol and the Earth Alliance, and the white hats of the U.S. is leading the charge in recovery of Earth from these nefarious beings, right? So all while this is going on, we thinking that this Joe Biden presidency is legitimate. It's a fraud. They caught him red-handed still in the election, and the people was too blind to see it. They just they just discovered that Nancy Pelosi was the key instigator in what they was accusing Donald J. was in the January 6th fiasco. But during under the cover of the January 6th thing, what did they do? Well, one of the chiefs, I don't know which one, sent in a Marine with a Viking headdress on to occupy the Senate seat, and he only had to be there for about a minute, and it's over. So he sunk her battleship. This is what that was all about, carrying the podium through the rotunda. All that stuff was part of taking over the corporation. But we don't know what's going on because we ain't watching what we call the intimate details of the events that's taking place. This is the Great Awakening. This is the time at the close of the age where all of the people that have been doing the dirt, they all been reincarnated, the good ones and the bad ones, the ones doing the dirt and the ones trying to stop them. We all here. And when this is all said and done, the earth population about to plummet. It's about to plummet because there's more dirty players and actors than you can possibly imagine. And they out here about to mislead thousands and thousands, if not millions of people into killing themselves doing something stupid. Y'all keep following this corporate jurisdictional system network if you want to. That shit has nothing to do with us. So, they dropped those prisoners off at Cuba and left. They just left. But they didn't see no missiles because you know they was watching them on the satellite feed that's been watching Cuba since the Bay of Pigs. If you don't believe me, go and research the Bay of Pigs and find out that it was through satellite surveillance that they discovered not too long, or the Cuban Missile Crisis, not the Bay of Pigs. The Bay of Pigs was the American orchestrated invasion in collaboration with mafiosos and Cuban dissidents that wanted to overthrow the Castro regime. That was the Bay of Pigs. The Cuban Missile Crisis, when JFK had to tell Russia, get the missiles out of Cuba or we're going to blow Cuba off the map. So that's a difference. But anyway, during the Cuban Missile Crisis, they detected the missiles by satellite observation. So whether the satellite is in space or whether it's on this side of the Van Allen belt, it doesn't matter because they can get the aerial photos. It could even be drone footage, right? So they already got all of this information. They already know what's going on. It's just that the everyday average Joe is clueless to these events. What else is going on, right? The banks. We waiting on the final collapse of the banks, which is going to bring down the political system. It's going to bring down the corporatocracy. All of this stuff fall with the banks because the banks has been the linchpin holding everything together. The fake money has been the thread that has weaved all of these monopoly players together under one banner of exploitation of the people of the planet. Now we got two options. We can participate in a BS or we can fall back and watch this some bitch fall. I'm not participating. I don't want no parts in the court system, which all of the judges, right, they gonna be rounded up. So if you got a family member that's a judge or a police officer, I suggest they step down. If you have a relative that's a police officer and he don't want to be treated like the enemy, I would advise you to tell him to leave the police and join the sheriffs because they about to get their ass handed to them too. All these motherfucking tribes on the land, we need to motherfucking feed on some of these enemies that's been feeding on us. We need some get back for the get back. I'm just saying. You think that we just sitting around trying to take this over and we gonna let these motherfuckers kumbaya and sit around and the fire with us and sip? It's not gonna happen. And y'all got the wrong people in the mainstream as the enemy, but it don't matter. Y'all gonna know who the fuck they, because they done cleared all them motherfuckers out of Switzerland bunkers. Ain't no motherfucker in Switzerland that can stop the organic people of the land anymore under their contracts and corporate jurisdiction. It's just not gonna happen. What else is going on that y'all need to know about? I can't think of nothing else. So I'm gonna look in the comments for any questions y'all might have because I'm about to be done. Because this wasn't even expected. I didn't even expect them to let me in. Flintstones in the house. Washington. Look, they tricked Empress Verdiasi at the end. A lot of us don't know this. They tricked the Empress to sign contracts with the United Nations, which is under the jurisdictional authority of the United States. Even though the United States is not a member, they are a founder of the UN. This is how it got to be put in New York. They had to put the UN building in New York so that the American corporation can watch over them and make sure that their global bidding is being met. Did I just see Clay Bay in here? I had a homeboy named Clay Bay I was locked up with. And when I seen the name, kind of threw me for a minute. Yeah, I did see Clay Bay. Dig that. Anyway, Tylertown, Mississippi, that's my mama and them old land. Yep, so for those who want to know about the rollout of Nasara, Jacera, and the Sesqui Trust, and all of that legal financial information, tune in to Dr. Kia Pruitt. Dr. Kia Pruitt been keeping up with the transfer of the wealth for a couple years now, and she's probably one of the best I've seen doing it, because she got insider information coming to her on a regular basis. By dealing with people that's in trading of the gold and the silver. You must have just came in, because I started off telling them how to deal with the draft, right? Look, we not worried about nothing they do. Whether they take over Mexico, take over whatever they want, they're not gonna win. They already lost. The only reason why they even look like they're doing anything resembling winning is because there's so many of us that's under the mind control of the corporate jurisdiction. No, there is no more debt. Debt is not just discharged, it's erased. Right? It's totally erased. What ends up happening is the people who have fiat currency, they're gonna be compensated under the new regime for the fraud they endured. It's all a movie. They rolling out the script for the final episode right now. Right. So this is what I was telling y'all about the Galactic Council putting out a public message, but most people not privy to it, or they not paying attention. So I speak on it. The same way I speak on the Indigenous Rights Act of the UN, the Indigenous Rights of the United States, the continuity government from FEMA, all of that stuff tied together. It's all tied together. It's all about us using the oral tradition of the ancient tribes in order to recover what's rightfully ours. That's the Husi, authoritative utterance with exceptional insight. The problem is that the brainwashing is so strong on these people that it take a prolonged period of time. Well, it's been about 5 years of constantly pounding the pavement with this information, trying to get it out through all mediums of information. The problem with that is that you have a lot of people, low-ranking minions, who new converts to shit, and they believe because they was recently converted that they absolutely right and they absolutely wrong. I'm talking about people that's just now converting to the church. They the strongest defenders of that bullshit. The ones just now converting to Islam is the strongest and hardest fighters for the Islamic faith. You got the new converts will fight you worse than the old person that was brought up in it for the last 60 years. They in it, but they don't defend it the way that the new convert do, because the new convert think that he found the truth somewhere that nobody else didn't look. Like people like me didn't look at Islam. We didn't look at Judaism. We didn't look at Christianity. We didn't look at Buddhism, Jainism, Taoism. We didn't look at none of that. All we looked at was the TV and came to a conclusion. That's not the case. We studied it all. We studied their religion. We study their economics, their education, their entertainment, their labor, their law, their sex, their war, and their health programs. All of that shit say that they're geared to take us over, conquer us, subjugate us, and put us under their thumb for the next untold amount of years. The problem is that they didn't expect is that some of us, organic to the land, we're going to give a little roll call for some of the ones that's doing the tribal work that y'all not really paying attention to. We're going to start with B-Dale. B-Dale breaks shit down on a regular basis, but because of his intellectual prowess, a lot of people missing what he's saying. Then you got Yaki Awaken. Even though his methods of teaching nutrition and health might seem extreme to some of us, that's the method that is required in order to snap people out of this slumber. Then you got Seven Bomar. You got 19 Keys. You got the legendary Top Cat. You got Dane Calloway. You got the Young Elder. You got Phase One. You got Sabir Bey. You got a whole bunch of these brothers, right? From different schools of thought, different classifications of ideology, coming with the same push in the same direction to free the organic people of the land. The biggest problem is that most of the people that's using that paperwork don't know that that's the trap. The whole paperwork system, whether it's the UCC, whether it's the 1099 OID, whether it's the 10-4, W-4, whatever it is, paperwork-wise, nationality papers, your sovereign citizenship, which is some shit that I can't even put together. This oxymoron. You can't be sovereign and a citizen at the same time. They incompatible with each other. Then you got these people that's pushing the paperwork, like the Right Way Law Group, pushing paperwork out on legalese on how to capture your straw man and all of this. All that shit traps. All that shit trap. I've been saying it for 5 years. It's a trap. It's a paper chain, and it's going to tie you into a physical prison. That paper chain is going to tie you into a physical prison. They already started charging these people years ago with fraud for filing this paperwork, establishing jurisdictional authority by baiting them in and allowing them to have some kind of relief for a set period of time. I can't leave out Brother Billy Carson. I can't leave out Black Magic 363. And then we got elders that's been doing this shit longer than I've been doing it. You got Dr. Valentine telling you. You got Dr. B. Sirius telling you. You got Sister Myra Moss, Sister Taisha Louise. You got Mariana Bello. You got the Goddess Glow Up, Heidi Barbell. You got a whole bunch of people that's been doing this work for years. All you got to do is know who doing what work and what you need done. Then you know who to go listen to. I tell everybody the same thing. I don't have to have all the answers, but I know where to find them at when it comes time to look, right? So I'm just surprised I'm live on Facebook. I haven't been able to do a live on Facebook in 3 years. 2 years in, they put me in Facebook jail for a year. When that was up, they started putting me in Facebook jail for 30-day increments, then 60-day increments, then 90-day increments, and I hadn't even been doing nothing on Facebook. So now, this is what you call a knockback response on the or backflip. This is part of monkey flipping. The backflip, when monkeys see an obstacle, he starts flipping. The flipping tell you that it's an obstacle there, and the reason why he flipping because he don't want to get caught while he's examining the situation. So he's flipping in one spot, back flipping in one spot, back flipping in one spot. Then, as he's moving, his perception starts to catch up with the flip so he can see what he's looking at. The grand finale coming, people. The big hurrah is at hand. They done already told us, the Galactic Council a couple days ago dropped the receipt. Then this is what y'all don't know. The Federal Reserve is up for termination by the fake Senate and Congress. They already introduced the bill to cancel the Federal Reserve. The BRICS nations is damming the dollar. What do you do when you build a dam? You harvest the water. You stop the flow of the current. in the financial Federal Reserve notes is the current that you can see. What's she gawking about, Sean? It's not going to be a scary event. It's going to be more. Okay, so the opposing force uses fear tactics for divide and conquer. The alliance don't use fear tactics. They just tell it to you, or they don't say nothing, and you have to figure it out. So the Galactic Council saying that it's going to be wrapped up, and this one was a spokesperson from an Arcturian background. They're Arcturian. What? Tell her if she don't understand what I'm saying, then she can ask any questions she want to. I can bring you on and let her come and ask me whatever she want to in order to resolve her cause for gawking. This stuff ain't new, and I didn't drop so many receipts that the receipt machine is jamming. It's like this is not normal for one person to push this many receipts, right? So it ain't normal, but I ain't normal. I've been telling people for years, y'all think I'm regular, but I'm not. I just look regular because y'all can't tell the difference in the physical world of the spiritual ranking system. Yeah, and because y'all can't stare. Look, when you got people that's misleading people under the pretense of leadership, you're going to always have a large population of laggers, people that's stuck and trapped in the tailwind of the falsehood and the misdeeds of those that they classified as leaders. The problem with our community is we want everybody to be squeaky clean. And why is that a problem? Because I ain't found a squeaky clean MF yet. Everybody is normal. We regular. We make mistakes. We have problems. We find ourselves in weird positions and conditions based on our natural behavior being criminalized by the system. So if a dog is punished for barking and then you making him pay for it, right? Every time he bark, it's a fine. He can't help it. He a dog. He gonna bark. He gonna bark at the cars going by, the cat in the next yard. He gonna bark at the other people walking their dogs. He gonna bark at the birds, the butterflies. Dogs bark. As soon as you criminalize the nature of a thing, they will not be able to find their way out of a prison that you created for them. So that's why they say live your life like a wolf. A wolf a canine, but they don't bark. They howl every now and then, but they don't bark. I ain't never heard nobody say he was walking in the wilderness and the pack of wolves came running up to him barking. They don't do that. That's not their behavioral pattern. And it's natural for dogs because dogs was bred to alarm people. That's why they call him the watchdog. He watch in the darkness where the naked eye of the human can't see. He listened to the silence where the sounds that's coming in that the regular human ears can't hear. This is the purpose of having a dog. People call dogs demons and all this stuff. And they familiars. Everybody got different totem animals and different familiars that walk their path with them. Gone Mississippi P. Stones. For sure. Angel Bay all day. Wait till y'all see him. He is not happy. He don't want to talk. He want to kick some ass. So I don't know how these P Stones gonna behave, but whatever they do, you better believe they gonna be rightly guided in they doings. When we see their chief, they gonna listen. They not gonna listen to nobody that's not their chief. That's the same with the Crips, the same with the Bloods, same with the GDs, same with the BDs. Whoever they reigning chief is at the time, if you ain't him, you can't tell them. You can't tell them soldiers what to do. They not gonna listen to nobody. They're only gonna listen to the chief that they love and respect. They're not gonna listen to the other chief from the other clan because they think he's trying to take their chief shit. So it's something gonna happen. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it's gonna look like, nor do I really give a fuck. I just want y'all to be aware that over these next coming weeks, we about to have some stuff come to an end, and it's already in the public domain. That means that it's actively being initiated in real time behind the scenes. We just waiting to see it play out in the public. So you're gonna have to answer to the big chief, the Swift Angel, Angel Bay. I ain't gotta answer to nobody else. He gonna send some motherfucking muftis over there. They gonna come with the reports from the Moorish consulate about all the dirt y'all did. And if you can't get an answer for it to justify your actions, I'm gonna watch your head roll down the street. I hope he let me accompany some of the missions so I can see y'all motherfucking heads when they roll, when y'all exploiting the people under false pretense, pretending to be they people, pretending to be us, but you ain't us. You just look like us. You motherfucking right motherfuckers. We know who y'all is. And they done infiltrated us in every organization. And every organization that I looked at, I was like, God damn, they infiltrated too. I don't want to be part of them. I think, okay, so I'm looking at the 5-year turnaround from when I told them to cancel the treaties for non-performance and fraud on July the 6th of 2019. That's on my Facebook too if y'all want to look it up. That's the date. If you go to July the 6th, 2019, I got a video and it's explaining why we don't accept their governance anymore and why we serving their eviction. So they never honored a treaty, first of all, and none of the chiefs' names is on none of the damn treaties. All of the all of the tribes name ourselves something related to the earth. We don't name ourselves just haphazardly. We got a strategic way that we name ourselves. Our nickname is our tribal name. The tribe give you the name based on your characteristics and behavior. And then your given name, your birth name, is your corporate straw man name, right? Rod Hayes is the name that comes from a derivative of Rodney Hayes, the corporate legal fiction. But my mystic name is Morpheus Mysticus Magus, the emissary of light, redeemer of the righteous, the scourge of those who scourge the earth. So I'm the one they don't want to see telling y'all this because I know what I'm talking about. Oh man, it's a whole lot of those frauds out here. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all one of the biggest red flags that you fucking with a shyster. They telling you how fraudulent the system is. They telling you that they got supreme jurisdictional authority as a national. They telling you that if you come and do the paperwork that they giving you, that you gonna be freed from the system. And then they ask for Federal Reserve notes. They working with the enemy. Knowingly or unknowingly, because all of them don't know it. You got a bunch of righteous people trapped in some unrighteous, nefarious deeds that's detrimental to us as a group. So anyway, if they need Federal Reserve notes and they supposed to be sovereign, because you can't be a sovereign and a national. Those are two incompatible terms, like being a sovereign citizen or a sovereign national. All those are, they don't go together, right? What go together is a national citizen or a naturalized sovereign, right? Those go together. But sovereign and citizen don't go together, and sovereign and national don't go together. They don't work like that. You can't be both at the same time. You can't be the judge and the one being judged at the same time. Yeah, they down there gigging. A couple houses down across the road. They over there playing that background. I was out here drinking my coffee, listened to it. I said, let me see if I can get on Instagram. Instagram say, you are not eligible for this function at this time. Try again later. So I'm in Instagram jail now. So this Facebook recording is my recovery. Right? Somebody trying to get in here. Let me see what this is. I don't know if it had you, but I pushed the button just to see if they let you in. Honey Ellis, what's going on? I ain't seen you in a minute. Peace, God, peace. What's going on with you?
Boy, you don't understand, boy. It's a short time in the making, but we been needing to talk, boy. How you been?
Man, you know me. Until it's over with, I don't have any emotions or any suffering or any joy. I'm just, my energy is neutral.
For me. That's for me. That's for me. I got shot 5 times with 1 bullet. Let me give you my God's story.
Hold on, before you go there. Let me make sure I heard you right. You say you got shot 5 times with 1 bullet.
No ricochet.
Okay,
I got proof.
Hold on. I'm going somewhere with this. Remember JFK 1963, they had the magic bullet?
Yeah.
Okay, now, then before I let you go, I got one more thing to say. They wonder how I live with 5 shots. Niggas is hard to kill on my block.
40 cals, a 13-year-old boy named Zion shot me, boy. I ain't called the police on. He turned himself in when he found out who I was. But everything, I don't know how all this stuff really worked, but I be doing little shows with Linda, Dobie, and all this. She know who I am. I know who I am. I just laid my birthday, my name, Davion Harper. I'm the divine one, bro. I got Eavion, Eon, Neo, the one. I'm the divine one, Lamar, the more. That's my middle name. That's my potential. I'm all around. Harper backwards. I'm a representation of Ra, Rep Ra. 9/28/1981. 9 is the highest possible number. 1 is the lowest. I'm the highest, the lowest of the low. 9/11. 9/28/1981. Angel wings on my 9, bro. I'm a master 11, elevated 2. I came into knowledge like that. I ain't been doing it 30, 40 years. I've been doing it for a year now. I teach people in our community, they come listen to me, and I just learned the stuff they've been doing 30, 40 years. Sister Soul Train Radio, I did her show a few times. Lioness Den, I do her stuff all the time. But my brain, I got five signs in one house, and I got 3 in another. So you know how that goes. I sit everywhere. Well, you know what I'm saying. But I ain't gonna lie. From what I don't know, I don't listen to you. I listen to you, Lioness Den, Black Magic 363, and the young E. I don't say his name because I called a message and he said, "Don't never mention my name." I know he wasn't just talking. Yeah, he was talking to me, but I won't do it. Now I keep my blessings. But bro, I could tie in all Bobby teachings, Malachi, yours. I'm the glue with the technology because I've been the lowest of the low too, bro. I had life in Menard too. He killed the white boy back home, beat it. This public record, I could talk about it. We the only niggas beat a white boy. Me and my brother came home off of it out the court. I was in Menard pit in the whole East house. I got GED in Menard for the first time in 150 years. Me and my mama, rest in peace, Dottie Harper. I gotta get my story out. This Rod Hayes. And like I said, I don't know what's all to this, but you the only person I know, and you at the pinnacle of everybody that's alive that I watch now. So I'm fucking with it on everything. I'm a spitting image of you, bro. I'm 7'4". I'm growth and development. I know I got pictures with Larry, first board member he appointed, Leon Bolton, security chief. Larry couldn't do it. He only had the vision. Larry didn't even want the job. The muscle came by everybody I was in minority. They damn near was gonna kill Larry. He ain't take that job. I know the real reason. I know why he went to Jeff Ford, because I got the story from the guys in Menard. They ain't everywhere in the world. They in one place left on this planet, and that's Menard, because Stateville niggas fucked up, because I was there too. They jockeying keeping their position, snitching on niggas up there in Stateville, stayed there by Chicago, but the lowest of the low, he was in that pit, bro. The pit, literally. And on Google Earth, I'm the master of Google Earth. I had them change, they whole format changed it when I took they maps from 17 for 15 some of the Moors and zoomed in on it on the interactive globe and was showing the land from back then what it really looked like. I got YouTube videos up on @Davion Lamar. That's my name on YouTube, bro. I only got 93 subscribers, but I got 150 videos because I'm a hoe. I post all that. I ain't gonna lie. I'm the realest person you're gonna meet. Morals is in the eye of the beholder. Can't nobody tell me what to do wrong as I ain't praying on no kids or handicap or nothing like that. And I teach my young dudes the second time around, I told you I beat that case, came home, I still ran my hood the righteous way. I took the right little shorties. Danville, Illinois, Google it, bro. Shit, look, Danville, Illinois, the thing that tie everything together. The hill, the L, the biblical hell. If Illinois, little Egypt, I don't give a fuck how you look at that in too many ways. Danville is the hell, bro. You gotta look it up. We in the valley and everything. And if you look at the Masons there, I could tie it all my story. So we'll have to get on the horn. Boy, I can't believe I caught you, boy. I swear to God,
Danville mean the village of judgment.
I'm a Libra. I'm the judge. I'm the voice. I don't know I don't know what that means. You have to break it down to me. But I swear for God, the head Mason, the white Masonic for the country come out my listen, bro. I got the video. If you put in Danville, Illinois, if you put in Danville Masonic Valley of Danville Masonic Lodge, bro, watch that video. They're gonna be talking about liquor. Though I didn't know all this. I'm still figuring all this stuff out to right now. But they make Jack Daniels there or Jim Beam one of them, but it's the one that costs the most. And they make it there too. And I was listening to Linda Dovey, like I said, Lion is there. I love that queen because she the only first person I listen to, the only person I be with, because she told me who I was. And I told her, well, if that's me, that make you Trinity then. You feel what I'm saying? So, I know how to break it down too. Raw like you, quick like you, and everything.
Hey, shout out to Lioness Den. She been sharing my videos for a minute.
I swear to God, I hope I can go back and find this video and record it and tell it like, boy, I don't know nothing about all this community shit, all this terrestrial shit, all this shit like y'all do, because y'all got it all studied in one. Boy, I be studying that. I be having these white Mormons up here, boy. I live in Salem, Melchizedek. I just moved to Salem, Illinois, low-income housing. I've been homeless 2 years. Well, let's start. I got shot 5 times, 1 bullet. Enter, exit, skip my chest 3 times in 1 shot. That's a guy, bro. I don't give a fuck. And then I could tell you exactly what happened when you die and come back. I can tell you, I can remember clear. It don't get no bright white light. All the colors suck out of everything, and it's an outline in there, whatever you just seen, like that video. Take on me, take on. But when I got to that point in the middle, I said, fuck that shit, and just came about. And that's how I knew all the colors just sucked back in. So when people say it's a bright light when they die, I'm gonna give y'all the truth. It's really like the color leave, but the outline and everything that was there is still there. I observed everything since I've been a shorty, a child. My name Big Buzz. I'm Best. I look like Best in all them statues. Hell yeah. Look at that. Fucking dumb. I'm 42 with the little 1 leg broke SSI check. I got the baddest female on my tail. Bought me that truck with a Green Reaper that I done had on my arm my whole life because I ain't know. Same one on that truck. I ain't get that on there. We bought it like that, so it was destined. You see what I'm saying? I'm the Reaper. And Reaper one of God angels, and I'm God, so I work for me. You feel me?
Yeah. So far you mentioned Menard, Danville, But you didn't mention Pontiac, Illinois, where they came up
I was
with
in
the
Pontiac. That's why
all this
I was
one.
in Pontiac in 2017, not going to court there in Vermilion County. Vermilion mean red. We got the Red Sea, the Lake Vermilion, which could be translated into the Red Sea and in the Red River. And we got the Jordan River in Vermilion County. You gotta go. I Google Earth, bro, and I ain't got nothing but time. Plus, I sat 10 years. I had a little money, so I read. I felt like I wasn't supposed to be. Well, I did. We was doing dirt, but I don't feel like I should have been locked up because they convicted me off a lie. But I bettered myself, not knowing I was ever coming home, bro. And that's real shit. I spent over thousands of dollars at bargain books. I was in Pontiac. I was there. When I was there, I left, and then them COs had put that broom in that inmate ass. But I know the whole history of Pontiac. I was there at Pontiac. I was there State View. I've been to all the matches. I've been paroled from Lawrenceville. I'm down here. I just went to see my son in Peoria. I drove by 4 prisons I was in before. I've been to 12 institutions in this joint in this state, Illinois, and beat the feds without telling. Let me make this clear. Without telling, let me make this clear. Boy, we robbed the currency exchange back in the day when I was 21, beat that, walked out the county. They can't get me back home. I'm at war with my mayor, Ricky Williams Jr. Fuck that punk, because he off my block. He was a shorty. He used to sashay down the hood going to school. My niggas used to try to get on. I said, leave him alone. He ain't got nothing to do with us. We G'd in on this corner. He didn't let that boy walk through that neighborhood, but when he became mayor and I got shot, he made a statement. See, the problem is with this so-called victim, he said he don't know, he ain't gonna tell us who shot him because he ain't no snitch. Now that's the problem, Danville. See something, say something, do something. I got on there, I said, bitch, I ain't say I ain't no snitch. I simply said I don't know who shot me, and I got my business account tied to my Facebook page, my EIN and all that, and I sell stuff on Buyer's Mark. You just got on here off your public page and lied and slandered me and said I wasn't snitching, had people threatening my life, because this after I got out. I just got shot 3 years ago. I've been out 5 years. My mama died on the winter solstice, the Black Dot, Dottie Harper. She died December 21st at 12:03 a.m. I did 10 years in Menard, came home October the 18th, 2019. My mama died December. I swear for God, sacrificed her for me to come home. I swear for God, it's a dead white motherfucker who was by our hands, but they ain't do the law. I studied that law book. I can get anybody out of damn near jail right now, and they listen to it. All you gotta do is use the tricks they use against you. I'm gonna give everybody listening right now in the game, any one of y'all people fighting the case in y'all county, 3 of you motherfuckers get up there and lie on the Bible, give 3 motherfucking different statements, reasonable doubt in the jury, and your people coming home. You don't need one. We tricked 12 motherfuckers on the second trial. White motherfucker. Against those dead white motherfuckers. But I don't promote none of that. It was an all accident, slip of the hand shit. Yeah, we used to poke people. We was wrong for that. But I also used to never put no bullets in the motherfucker for them young dudes because I know how it go. But shit happened. But what I'm trying to say is it's all spiritual. My dad from the seed of David. My daddy David Fauntleroy. Fauntleroy. I am the king. I do the king. My cousin is P-Line. Man, he go, Damon Fauntleroy. I don't know all this new shit. My name and my birthright and my name. And Buster, my real name. That's the nurse gave me that before she handed me to my mama. So technically I came out the womb named Buster. Because that's what the nurse called me, and it's stuck to this day. So, but my name on my birth certificate, David Lamar Arthur. You see what I'm saying? I'll talk you to death. Bro, I want questions. I want you to ask me questions. I want you to pick. If you ever thought you had to pick any man mind on this earth before, bro, you got to pick Big Buster. Brain, I wish I could tag my people back home again.
Hey, look. The only thing right now, I don't got no questions.
I know
I'm watching y'all. I'm watching brothers like you come out to slumber with that fire.
That's Bust. And I am the fire. I play with fire. I'm down here with the Mormons. I let the Mormons come in my house. That's playing with fire. Cause goddamn, I got 1,400. This the important part, bro. All that more shit, I did the work for y'all. I got 1,406 members on my ancestry DNA tree with 5,400 records that prove the so-called race and color of all them people they got with white faces on that site. But if you go on the record and read them, they don't look like what them pictures say. But I got 5,400 records. Y'all shit. Look, they know. Motherfuckers know. I ain't gonna lie. The motherfucker said he was a CIA, inbox me on Facebook. Like, you the bold putting all this information out there. You ain't scared? So I ain't never been scared of shit. So I came here and found out I was scared of the tornadoes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in the valley. You ain't never had no tornado. But I swear, I was scared of that storm. But I swear, for God, don't nothing on earth fear me like that, bro. Prison or nothing. I swear to God.
You talking about the FBI, CIA came to my job to talk to me.
Boy, hey, see, I dropped some Google Earth videos showing tunnels on the ocean floor that prove all the long thought theories of they travel under the ground and get from the country. Yeah, I know where they at. I measured them. I measured them, and it's true. And they all over the ocean floor. I watched the ocean floor lines. I can show you exactly. It ain't no such thing as continental drift. It was an explosion that blew that shit across Africa. From, it was all connected. Morocco was connected up there by New York and Rhode Island and Washington, D.C. You got Nassau. What's that called? The Bahamas, Nassau. That's called Nassau, Bahamas down that way, right? But if you go all the way to Africa, to the corn, to the fat part horn where it would, it's a piece of blue water right there on the coast of Africa too. If you take with your mind, fix that to where it would have been in the Bahamas, it fit perfectly right where Morocco fit with Washington, D.C. Boy, and yeah, we all know motherfucking South America fit with Africa, yeah, it does because of the bottom, but it really fit up in the Caribbean better, bro. I'm trying to tell motherfuckers they got I got that fire that can't be brought down. You see that, bro? You see that? It's hard for me to try to be calm like y'all, because when I'm this shit new, I don't know how to do this shit.
Man, you just don't know. I'm a raging lunatic. I'm just trying to hold my composure until it's time to do some raging lunatic shit.
Well, I've been doing raging lunatic shit my whole life. Like even right now, raging lunatic shit. Everybody think I'm crazy for the shit I say and do back home. Now, there's a lot of motherfuckers follow me though. I ain't gonna lie. There's a lot of people that can't get through their day without watching me Facebook stories and shit. They can't get through their day. If I don't post for 12 hours, I don't care if it's funny. Me cussing my bitch out because she mine. If I'm cussing her, y'all, it's hard for me to hold my tongue. Because me and my mama used to cuss at each other when we coming up. It wasn't no disrespect. That was just our relationship. She was like my sister. I cuss her. If I cuss in front of my mama, I cuss in front of.
Hey, look, when I used to cuss in front of my mama, somebody was getting their ass whooped. It wasn't me. My mama, I don't cuss in front of my mama. I don't cuss in front of my daddy. When my mama hear me cussing, when my mama hear me cussing, she know her baby boy about to go on the rampage.
Oh, yeah.
She know I'm about to go on a rampage. She started grabbing me. Come here, boy. Come sit your ass down. Come here. Come. What you doing? Leave that boy alone. Come on over here.
See, that sounds like my son. He everything I want to be. He calm because when I went up there seeing him I stayed all night with my son for the first time since he was 4 months old when I caught that case. And back in 2009, I made him in work release on my first bid. I came home from the joint with a baby and caught the case 9 months later. He was 4 months because you do the math. I got her pregnant in September, had him in June, caught the case in October. I ain't know my baby mama like that. I was just in Peoria nailing. You know what I'm saying? I was 410. I lost all this weight now because I'm on this knee scooter. Look at my prosthetic. I got a prosthetic. I always use this. I'm Santa Claus. I'll be sliding across this planet. But look, You see that?
Okay.
That's the universe, bro. It's written. I'm walking and flying through all that shit. So any history about the one, it's two of us the one, you know. So I be hearing you talk. But you said you Morpheus. So
Morpheus Mysticus Megas, the emissary of light, redeemer of the righteous, the scourge to the ones who scourge the earth.
that's right. The muscle behind the vision. Just like it couldn't be growth and development without Leon Bowden, Bo Diddley, his first chief of security. Because Larry just had the vision. He didn't have the money. He had the respect and the vision.
You got to remember, all the chiefs had a team.
But
I'm the only one who ain't moving with a team right now. It don't mean they ain't there. It mean that my team, everybody know what to do on their own. They don't need me to micromanage them.
right.
But when the time come, we gonna do like the Autobots.
Transform.
What DMX say? Up on the head. See what's happening.